Hi, thanks for spending these few minutes with me. If I were to ask you, who are you? What would be your first response? How do you define yourself? Typically, we define ourselves by what we do. I'm a therapist, I'm a teacher, I'm a welder, I'm a nurse, I'm a salesperson, or we define ourselves by the roles we play. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter. Sometimes we define ourselves by the messages we have received from trauma or hurtful experiences. Perhaps you have this message inside: I'm a mess up, I'm a troublemaker. My thoughts today center around this. Whatever you use to define yourself either aligns you or confines you. Let's see what I'm talking about. If you define yourself as a profession, then you're confined to that profession. People make assumptions based on how they perceive that profession. I actually had a gentleman in my office this week who, after a session, looked at me and said that he had judged my profession. I hope that I changed his mind. If you define yourself from the perspective of the hurt you've experienced, and you hear inside your head messages like, you don't measure up, you've confined yourself to fear, anxiety, and perhaps the alignment with that message keeps you from expanding and attempting new things. If, however, you define yourself from the sense of who you are, your character, your passions, your talents, then you are aligning with who God made you to be, not what the world says about you. And when you are in alignment with your authentic identity, you impact the world. One of the core things that defines me is a sense of justice. That has led me to start a not-for-profit that works to heal victims of sex abuse and design new ways to end sex abuse. My sense of justice has led me to be on a courtroom steps when a predator was being tried. My sense of justice has led me to speak at a city council meeting objecting to some of the ordinances they were putting in place. And currently, my sense of justice has led me to work on assembling and learning how do we hold our government accountable for some of the mandates that I think are unjust. So I'm asking you, take time this week to explore how do you define yourself? And if you can't find things beyond what you do, give me a call. You are designed to live from a sense of who you are, your authentic identity, and impact the world from it. Thanks for listening. Have a good week.